So for a lot of people, fractional ownership might be a new concept, but it's relatively simple, and it's a concept that's taken off in the foreign markets like the US and the UK. So what we're doing is basically, if you think about these grade A glass facade buildings that are present in all the top cities in India, whether it's in Mumbai, whether it's in Bangalore, whether it's in Delhi. Now, generally, these buildings have MNCs who sit out of them and pay monthly rental to the landlord. Generally, these landlords are either your large fund houses or they are very, very wealthy individuals, because to even own one asset, the ticket sizes are 20 crore, 30 crore, and upwards it could be 500 crore or 1000 crore for a whole building. At the same time, these assets are very, very lucrative to own because the assets are already built and there are multinational tenants sitting out of them. So what fractional ownership is doing, or what we're saying is, why can't your everyday investor put in a small check size and own part of that asset? That is essentially what fractional ownership is. And the way we're working on it is it's completely tech-based, so that anyone sitting anywhere can own part of that commercial real estate asset, and it's not restricted to only the very wealthy or the large fund houses.
Fractional ownership is one of the most promising, future-looking and transparent real estate and financial services product in the country. To give you a little basic background, and as we all have heard about this concept in the past, at one point in time while we were a teenager or a millennial, we all heard that in the family there is a good asset which comes on the shelf, which is a profit-making kind of an asset for the family, and some way or the other we don't have enough money to buy the asset. So collectively, as a family, as a professional, as a known acquaintance, we come together and say that, okay, let's buy the asset together, and we will reap in the profits proportionately how much amount of money we are putting into the asset. So this is the basic concept. So we know about the concept, but today in the professional world, we are hearing a lot about it in India and globally, and it's one of the most promising asset classes now. To talk about the fractional ownership concept in the professional arena, today as an investor, we've been investing into mutual funds, life insurance, debt, bond, equity, ETFs, but never having thought that the retail investor can buy a pre-lease asset which is $1 million, and he does not have to cut a check of $1 million. So that's a concept, that collective ownership is what we're bringing on the shelf. And a pre-lease asset where you have a multinational tenant, you have a grade A building at a prime location, you can be a part of that complete asset by investing whatever money, starting 15 lakh, 20 lakh and above, and you can be a part of the asset and get the rentals of the whole asset proportionately to your account.